Right, so in this video, if you've got a puncture, take a few deep breaths. It's really commiserations if it's happened to you. So if you've got a car that's got a spare wheel, like on my Ford Focus, just take your spare wheel out and prepare. There's plenty of videos how to install the spare wheel. You should have a jack also in your car, but if you don't, if you've got, let's say for example my Honda Civic has not got a spare wheel, what do you do? Okay, so let's look in my trunk. It says keep calm, I shall read through all the instructions and go through this with you, so commiserations if it's happened to you. So I'll flip open my hatch here, compartment hatch. So I've got something to take off the wheel but no spare wheel. I've got my triangle. That's what I would do. I'll put the triangle in a suitable position behind me on the road so that the other car drivers can view me. I should have somewhere in here I think it's in here. I should have a Hi-Viz jacket. Yeah, it's in the bottom of this bag. So I'm going to put my Hi-Viz jacket on. So you should put your Hi-Viz jacket on. You should have one if you haven't got one. So triangle Hi-Viz jacket goes on first. Then I'm also, so there's nothing else I need from in here. There's no spare wheel, remember. Don't panic, we'll read through it all together. I've got two options that I've set up. So there's another flap here on my car. Notice I've got a foot pump. Notice that. Got my spare bulbs in here. And the real thing I'm looking for, is there a jack? I do have my pump, like I said. A few screwdrivers. I've got this thing here. Looks like there used to be a jack in here, but not anymore. So it used to be a jack, probably sat there. But because this car is second hand, someone took the jack out. Is it useful that I have a jack? Probably is actually. So I probably should do myself a favour and put my own jack in this car. Why is that? Let's have a read of this. So I do have this. This is what I really need. So you'll need a jack in your car, which I don't have. And I've got spare jacks I can put in. So you need your jack. Okay, Auto Extreme. So it's called, let's have a look at this one. Auto Extreme High Performance Emergency Tyre Fix. So you need to get your tyre fixed temporarily and then take it to the shops, tyre shops, to have it properly replaced or if it can be, puncture repaired. Okay, so emergency tyre fix. Let's have a look. Give a temporary instant repair to your puncture deflated tyre by releasing a chemical mixture that seals and inflates the tyre. As this is only a temporary measure, we strongly recommend you visit a garage or fitting specialist to have the tyre. Okay. Alright. More than one can of tyre fix may be required for larger or fully deflated tyres, or fully flattened tyres. If your tyre is fully flattened, you need more than one can. Okay, I'm not really showing you, the light's too bright. So one can is for like a half deflated tyre. Directions: remove the puncture causing object. So you need to remove whatever. So if it's a nail, it says there, remove it and position the tyre with the hole at the lowest point. So you've got to turn the tyre until it's at its lowest point. So that means it doesn't imply that you take the tyre off. It doesn't take the wheel off, right? So just roll it until it's the hole is at the lowest point. Remove the tyre valve cap, obviously, as you know when you normally go and fill the air in, and attach the hose fitting to the screw into the valve, so it'll be a normal ending there. Invert the can, that means turn upside down. Remove the safety cap, that safety cap there, and release the content of the can into the tyre. After the tyre is inflated, So I'm just wondering, there's not a lot, I don't think there's enough pressure here to, I don't think there is enough pressure here to inflate your tyre. There's more pressure in your tyre than there is in here. But it would be true that if this is made of foam, it would expand. So to me it makes sense that if I had my jack, I would jack it up until the weight is off the tyre, but I could keep the, then I will rotate the tyre so the hole is at the lowest point, alright, and then I would just squeeze this in so there's no pressure on the tyre, because I don't think this has got, especially in cold weather, I don't think it's got enough pressure to ever inflate a tyre underneath with the weight of a car. I don't think so, right? I've never tried it, hopefully I never have to, but I don't think so. It would perfectly make sense if I lifted the car a bit, but you could do as it says, alright, try it. If you haven't got your jack, which I'm going to put one in my car after this. After the tyre is inflated, unscrew the hose and replace. Simple as that. Drive off slowly, no more than 20 miles an hour. Obviously put your hazards on the same, until you're certain that the puncture has been temporarily repaired. Further air may be added if required. So I've got my foot pump. Auto Extreme is only to be used as a temporary repair, and any tyre repaired should be assessed by a professional, obviously. So you probably need 2 cans of this in your car, so I'm going to get another can, right? However, method 2, that's method 1. Method 2, foot pump in hand, that's why I've got that there, is this. And I'm going to put my tripod down so we can go through this slowly. And I'll read through again the instructions here. For a change, it's just actually too bright. So this comes with the Honda Civic, right? And if you're lucky enough to have one in your car that has been taken, then well, use it. Honda TRK, you can get these from the internet. People still sell them from cars on eBay, etc. So it says here 01 2012. So when this is made, this substance here comes with a pipe, a filling pipe, comes with a tool to remove the valve. It even gives you Honda gives you a spare valve. That would be the Schrader valve, right? So that you would see that. Well, it says here maximum speed 50 miles an hour. Well, that's not bad. So that was, the other one was 20 miles an hour. This is 50 miles an hour. So amazing. So you'd have to put the sticker on your tyre to remind yourself you've done some sort of temporary repair on it. We'll go through the instruction, but this yellow tool, you insert it into the Schrader valve, you know where you take off the cap and fill the air in. Take that off, unscrew it, and something like this should pop out, right? So you'll probably take that and replace it with the spare one when you finish the process. And there is a little cap here, not exactly sure what that little cap is. It's not got, has it got a thread on it? Can't see if there's a thread on it. No, there's some funny cap. I'm not sure exactly what that white plastic thing is, but furthermore there should be a set of instructions. We'll read through this, and I think this is probably the better way of doing it than the foam. Number 1, oh, there's nothing to read. It does say pull out the nail, right? So pull out any horrible nails or whatever. It could be a rock or something. Pull it out. Number 2, insert this onto the top of here. You probably need to take that metal cap off. Number 3, yep, remove the Schrader valve. Number 4, squeeze the content of this funny liquid, I guess, into the tyre. How much of it doesn't really say, maybe the whole lot. Again, at the puncture at the lowest point, squeeze it in. Nope, it just says the valve at the lowest point. Doesn't talk about where the puncture is. Doesn't mention that at all. Number 5, replace the Schrader valve. If you're still with me, well done. You haven't panicked that much. Good. and then it just says you can go to 50 mile an hour. It doesn't say anything about it's got that. I'll put the yellow sticker on. Go to 50 mile an hour with a flat tyre. Number 6. Okay. Right, no, put the sticker on. Oh, okay. Put that red sticker on your steering wheel, or where your speedometer is, and remind yourself you can't go above 50. Put the yellow sticker on the tyre. Don't drive off yet. Plug in your pump, which is where I've got my foot pump. Pump it up. So it's got a maximum 10 minutes. That means if your tyre goes down within 10 minutes, that's probably not a good thing. All right. 50 mile an hour, maximum 10 minutes. Yep, this is there. So maximum of 1.3 bar. That's quite low. 130 kit, 19 psi. So you normally pump your tyres up to 32 psi. So it's half of that. Not half of that. 19. So it's a third, 2/3 of that. So 2/3, pump up 2/3 as you normally do, and then keep pumping up if it goes down. Alright, so you want to go to 19 psi on your foot pump or whatever you have. So just be there. Normally I'll just be down where my nail is, but normally I have it up here somewhere. Alright, don't panic. Hopefully you sort it out for yourself, or you could call the RAC. The RAC or AA will probably do the same procedure for you and get you up and about, or tow you away. Alright, thank you, good luck. Don't worry too much. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, don't forget. Leave a comment as well. I've just worked out what that little cap I couldn't work out is for. So when you put this on, you just screw it on and it naturally pierces that foil. And afterwards, when you unscrew it, you can put the lid or that funny cap back on here, because that should be the same diameter. Yeah, it's look, the same looking diameter, so it stops it from leaking. You might not use all of it in other words. Thanks for watching. From Halfords, £8.49 for this Holts emergency puncture repair kit. Just read the front of it quickly. Quick, easy, 90 seconds to do. Repair, re-inflate, and back on the road. So you don't need a pump. You don't need to pump your tyre up. Drive 100 miles, no tyre damage. Right. Alright. So they got 3 different sizes. One goes up to R16, which is the size of my car tyre. One goes up for a large, one version, I think it's £9.99 for bigger tyres, and one for huge tyres, like a giant bottle. You look at the instructions here, it differs. Now this is what I would have thought logically before I read the other instructions on the other can. And that is, you don't pull out the nail. If it's a nail, now it tells you no sidewall damage, it can't repair sidewall damage, that's, you better stop and call the RAC kind of thing. But on the tread, you don't pull out the nail, because that increases the size of the hole, doesn't it? The nail's already in there, it's not going to get any worse than give you a slow puncture, right? If you pull a nail out, you'll get a really bad puncture, you know, it will leak out very, very quickly, right? So it just says unscrew, go through the process, screw your connector in, and then squeeze the whole lot up with this thing upside down, wait 90 seconds, and then drive away with it. So this apparently will re-inflate your car tyre. After using, you could do it drive 50 miles an hour apparently. This is up to a 16-inch wheel, right, which is what I've got. Anyway, so if you've seen the video up to here, this should be the amendment to what I've said. Thanks for watching.